care for that. What makes
No, they put those, they want those shelves, especially so that they're decorative.
Match the curtains.
I think so.
on the front?
Does the curtains match the drapes?
I can't tell you.
That's trouble I'm not going to get into tonight.
I don't know. I don't know.
You just
Now.
mix them up that hot now.
I don't know which one's which now.
So you just paint the eyes in?
Yeah. Well, I carved the eyebrows.
Are you gonna be at the show?
No.
Yeah.
Nope, same acrylic, but then I put.
I wasn't going to, but then I got to thinking about it, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to go, because I got a mess of fishing lures that I can take, and I've got a bunch of my engraved pictures that I've painted and stuff.
Find out where they were at?
Yeah.
That's what I tried to do.
That's what
Or just throw it up.
Diane just told
That's
us.
probably a better idea.
Yeah, they're just,
Is the clear glossy fingernail polish, is probably what they did.
Why didn't they take the lock, that lock, rather than the door?
Well, I remember.
Yeah, I've done a couple things that way, and you did bring the eye out a bit more, you know.
Yeah.
Is Jim Lloyd
Of course,
coming?
it goes in thicker too than what you think.
Newspaper.
There's no writing.
What's on the inside?
Oh,
Maybe it's a magazine.
there still needs to
Maybe
be
it's a
writing.
handkerchief. It's not in there.
Yeah. You're infected now.
I know. I can't work out with the angel.
That's your engine?
That's one of them. I did three. That's,
You almost got finished.
I gave two away. That's the one I got to do two more.
Come Friday for about, I'm gonna start 10.
Yeah.
I come 10 to about 12:30, then I'm
What's next, brother?
got fired over to Muncie's at doctor, so.
Oh,
If you want me to, I'll come
I
for
am
a
so
couple
far
hours.
away from doing the next project.
And then
You
it's
guys
9
don't
to
have to come up with something.
2 or 9 to 4, something on Sunday.
Stages.
9 to 2.
I'm not carving 5 of these in different
10,
phases.
10 on Saturday.
10
Or on Friday. Yeah.
5 on Friday,
9 to,
9 to 4 on Saturday.
Huh, there's on the internet saying 10 to
Do they only do
10 to something on Friday.
Yeah, 10
We
to
talk
5
about you when
on
you're
Friday.
Okay.
9 to 4 on Saturday.
Okay. All right.
well?
It's just more fun when you're here.
Yes. I missed you too.
The postcard.
so do you want me to come for a couple hours?
Yeah, if you want to.
I don't know what time everybody else is coming, whether they come
I don't know how many
early.
people
I got
come.
mine.
She likes you better, yeah. Like you best.
Carl, you gonna be here Friday and Saturday?
Yeah, but he's got
You're doing other stuff, right?
I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna be here, but I will be over in Carving too, but it's
Okay.
I'll be passing through.
Sometimes we work.
He's gonna be a hit and run.
Yeah. If they don't hit me, I'm gonna run.
This time we got to.
Or if they do hit you, you really run, huh?
No, I'll probably just lay there.
They're gonna keep you in class all 2 days.
Hey, Sean, you gonna come up Friday or Saturday? Okay.
We got
I took,
Joe
Hey,
coming
John,
up.
you gonna come up
where the soldiers.
am I hitting you?
Friday or Saturday?
Did I get you?
No,
Yeah.
not the
I'm
card.
sorry.
She
Okay.
didn't hurt me yet.
I'm trying to stay away from you.
Friday and Saturday?
But I took 2 years.
That's what everybody says.
I didn't mean it that way.
What paper?
That way, yeah. If it was, I wouldn't have sat down right beside you.
We carve every year there.
You have to take a number.
I'm thinking
We'll probably be out in the gym on
He'll
Saturday.
be out there at the old gym.
And you can come all day or you can come for a couple hours. Don't
And
matter.
there's no
It'll
railing.
be Friday and Saturday.
No railing on this
If
side.
you wanna come up,
The
and
steps, the soldiers.
you wanna bring Ruby with you and she can look around
We're
or?
like this tall
Nope.
and this one. So they're running up those steps to get to this, and then they shot through arrows.
So you're more than welcome to.
Hey, I like that. Where'd you get that?
Off the internet.
Maybe I should sit over there and they put it back where
They
I
got
was.
sweatshirts like this too. Yeah.
Trying to build up a file here.
Which was neat, because then you.
Well, I'm gonna bring my wife both days.
What their backyards look like.
Yeah, bring them on.
I'm hoping she's gonna run off the circus with me.
Yeah.
I keep hoping that with mine too, but it's never.
You know what? We couldn't be that lucky.
I'd hoping she could find a carpetbagger or something to take her.
Pictures this time, and we downloaded them to Shutterfly.
Brenda, you gonna come up?
Yeah.
Okay. We might not want to videotape.
Well, they're asking me to tape the show.
Okay.
So, I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
Last year, Charlie got his picture taken, then it was on a magazine, and he was a celebrity.
Really?
They took some other people.
Yeah, it won't be for the whole thing. It'll just be a walkthrough kind of thing. Because I'm taking stuff to sell. I don't have time to fool with videotaping all
The
that.
gal from
uh,
the thing.
Gave me another fish. I did that bear.
Yeah.
That puts us on.
Okay.
She was on the radio and she said, she took out my name right, but she says, he'll be looming.
When they shot down one of our biggest things.
Is that a new form of
Yeah,
weird?
you be working?
They shot
What's that?
You gonna try to come up for Fiber Fest
No,
on Friday or Saturday?
Could be
I
worse.
figured you working
She
Friday.
could have said you'd be hooking.
Saturday.
She could have said you'd be hooking.
Maybe.
That wouldn't be bad.
What we got out of there?
Oh, yeah.
Of course, you know, like half of the coffee stand. Jail.
I think it's
That shit that hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
actually pretty hard.
And then another time, the traffic was stopped and there was a grocery bag sitting on the bridge.
There's
See
the
them
map
tomorrow?
road.
Got them cut out.
You gotta play with that dude, with that other guy.
Yeah, that's my third pair.
Really?
I still got to fine tune it a little bit.
Yeah, I like it.
5 weeks straight.
That's a record.
You don't have the right tone for you or what?
You gotta have the right,
Gotta have the right pitch.
you gotta have the right top.
Well, depends on how much you got
You
in
need to
here.
tear it up.
Yeah, and then the space here.
There's one over there.
Yeah.
That space.
There's one over
That
there.
first pair, I was square on it, so it wasn't that big. That was pretty long on the bottom there.
I'd move that toolbox.
Sure, whatever on top, it'll be all right.
You gonna be up here sprinkling, Charlie? I'll take a piece of radio, you can't draw me out, so, I can do them when I'm in Florida in a couple weeks.
Hard day every
That's
day.
cool. He say what it was?
Fishing and carving ain't nothing like it, sitting down on the pier.
Randy was trying to tell us.
I can move some stuff up here. Move.
I'm good, I don't need any.
You sure?
I just use this one.
New spoons. See what kind of wood that is?
You have a loom?
Not the kind you do. I do the pinlets.
I think this is cherry.
I do it all by hand,
I was thinking, hey.
finger weaving it.
We got that after the fair. That's what I told about that guy said it was.
You didn't get one like those guys. You just replace that baby and you keep on going.
You saw me a couple years ago up there with my scarf loom at the Heritage Festival.
Yeah,
I got one that drop hooks.
is that big enough?
How many fingers?
I did, I made scarf. You know how to finish those?
We selling them at the.
I already got 2 of them sold.
I got
Crochet off the ends.
it's all
Told the guy
for
$4 or $5.
the people wanted the loom back as soon as I got back. I need that
Cowboy boot
loom
looks
back, so
like
we
a
popped it
Mexican
off.
wet curl
But I've
at
never,
the top.
I don't know how to finish it.
You just take the ends of it, you know, you got the loop ends, and you put your crochet hook in there, and then you crochet it over top the next one, drop it.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Next one, do it all the way around.
I'll bring it with me and you can show me.
Okay.
Can you share the Arizona?
I'm not.
You can do
smart.
it that way,
I'm
or
not smart as people think I am.
you know, you can get real fancy. You know, if you're a fancy crocheter, and you can grab each loop and make.
Thinking that was popular.
I was just waiting for somebody to say something about that.
What the same thing.
Make,
That's okay, you know, as long as you guys are talking about me, let the rest of the people alone.
Well, that's not really true.
That's how that works.
That's not really
It takes a
true.
gossip to know that.
It is, isn't it? I just sprayed
I
it
did.
last night after I got finished.
Nice too. Jim, what did you keep tabs on him?
Him who?
This guy over here.
You mean my favorite nephew, Wood Carver?
Hey, you got any blisters, John?
A rural thing.
You got any blisters from using that shovel?
No,
Did you get it done?
yeah, I got the pipe in there. Then I had to clean up the rest of the dirt today that I didn't use it back in the hole.
Oh, really?
Well, I hurt last night though, God, it hurt so bad. Knees hurt, legs hurt, back hurt, shoulders hurt.
Well, you're getting older.
Tell me about it. What am I digging? Why?
He probably needs money.
He'd tell you, but then he'd have to kill you and dig another hole.
You haven't seen his wife around, have you? I haven't seen her either.
I think she's nice looking.
Shirley Jack's not getting you to do that.
Permanently. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a hoe. She's on Greenville Pike, but she's home.
And, the water comes off of down the downspout, and
That's what you're supposed to do.
but it had a chute kind of like this, and all the water
It
running.
almost sounds like someone's a smart ass.
Wouldn't be you, would it?
No, it's
Run down
Joe
one
over there.
Go drain in or something. Lucky you. Can't you run a little backhoe or Gilman's? You got their hat.
Yeah, I don't like it very well either. I mean, it's too small, my head's too big, too many brains.
Randy, can you sharpen that for me?
I seen a picture of it.
Yeah, that's in person.
Then I've seen someone else had one done on Facebook too.
Like this?
It wasn't about like that.
Really? I didn't see that.
I think you should do more.
I think not.
One was enough.
Very good
Why
one.
would I want to do another one? I got
Yeah, I
one.
think it turned out really good. Huh?
Why would I want to do another one? I've got one.
You might need an extra. Might need
Someone else might want one.
Ain't got enough money.
Where did you get this?
Box of Cracker Jacks.
Well, it's a Murphy knife. I just never
Is
saw
it
this.
Murphy knife?
I just never saw this style.
I've got a whole drawer full of knives. I've been collecting knives for
Where do you
years.
collect that one at?
Well, now, that one I went out and bought.
Where'd you buy it at? Off the internet?
Yeah, I got that off the internet. But that's out of my box of knives, and that, I ain't got no edge to it at all.
Well, how you sharpen your knives?
Well, I've got a stone at home, but I thought that one probably needs some special care because it has got nothing to work with there for me. I don't even know where to start with that. There's no edge.
It's got an edge.
It's got an end. It has no edge.
Yeah, they put like a pocket knife edge on it.
Uh-huh.
They don't have a vertical curving edge on it. But it's got a grind for that.
Uh-huh.
It's just, that's the way you do it. Pretty thick steel, really.
Yeah, about 6 months ago.
Yeah, it looks like it'd be a pretty good knife if it was sharpened. But I'm afraid to mess with it because I'm afraid I'll just tear it all up.
Why? No, you can put it on stone. How coarse is it?
Well, I don't know. I'd have to pull it out and look at it. I ain't even messed with it for a while.
Is it a fine, medium, coarse?
No, I don't know. Like I said, I'd have to pull it out. I think it's coarse.
Just you got sandpaper?
Yeah?
Sandpaper does a quicker job than that.
Huh.
I got some 2000.
I can't hear you.
Well, no, she'd be there all day trying to get something. She can finish it up
What else do you have to do?
Yeah, like I'm only working like 24 hours a day right now.
Do not cut that with your carving knife.
Okay,
Who said it?
It will screw the hell out of your knife.
okay.
I've done it twice.
Do what? Oh, you mean?
Use scissors, because he's got one of my knives.
That's got the edge of this one.
You got 400. You got 400.
Yeah, I've got all kinds of sandpaper and stuff there. Huh?
400. You just,
That is,
I just haven't been here for a
you
while.
haven't been here and I haven't been here.
I did for a while.
Put an edge to it. Put an edge to it without tearing the blade all out. I'm afraid I'm going to ruin it.
No. It's when you take it.
I'm looking, it's like it was
If you look at one of these microscope, there's little edges that stick up. And when they get dull, the edges just like that. And the only thing you're doing is the same way with you're just straightening them back down. They're back up and back shoulders.
They're back to the senior citizens on the shelf.
Just by mom.
That's why they got that Smoky Mountain.
wide open on the shelf back there.
Down in Tennessee.
I mean, I don't mind fooling with a really crappy knife, you know, I'll do that, but that Murphy, I kind of hate to screw that up.
Like that. So everybody can take it. I don't know.
I won't use a grinder on it, but that's
I'll be on the
what
phone
you're
in the
saying.
morning.
That's all.
I don't know, they said it was done last week. I wasn't here.
Why on earth would they say that? Not asking by in here
Yeah, it's not their cabinet.
that belongs to the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be like me throwing over in here.
Saturday night, I'm going to be the featured speaker
Leave
on
me here, I'm okay with
Simply
that.
Wooden Creations over on YouTube
Yeah,
with my
I do.
engraver, showing how that works.
Oh, yeah?
This could be a
Teaching a class.
Well, I finally bought me a shaper. I like the way the shapers do moldings and stuff. That big shaper. Supply force
What do you
commercial.
think? Think that's about the right time? That's what I thought
I
too.
wanted to run in for a while. This guy, he's had one,
If I get it
and
done and it
he's
looks,
been a wannabe woodworker for years.
When we got it, when we were leaving.
And he finally come up to me today and he says, "You still have a barrel I want, I need another
and it
barrel."
don't take real long.
Yeah, I'll give you another one.
Yeah, once you get the hang of it, I
He
forget
says,
what's running on there too.
"Be interested in that shaper."
When's that show over, Monty?
If I get to tooling with it,
2 weeks from.
he said, "I'll just tell you what."
He
said, "Let's take
You wanna come to it?
Depends on my wife, whether just come get it.
Get her straightened out or what she does. You're gonna have a new knee that's postponed twice.
I'll be able to do the molding I've been wanting to do for a while.
Well, it ain't their fault. They kept it out of her health.
Well, there's a lot of tools and stuff I'd like to get, but on fixed
Curtis
income,
looks pretty good.
I'm screwed.
Yeah, you left Richard the morning before we got there.
I said on fixed income, I'm screwed. It won't be
I'm fixed income.
any time in my lifetime that I'll see them unless Publishers Clearinghouse shows up the door.
What?
Wings and rings.
I'll tell you what,
They had a big party in there.
You were pulling out of there just as we were pulling.
Oh, really?
Don't you remember?
I enjoy,
I waved at you.
enjoy working on this stuff. But that's just like this week, I've been working, I'm rehabbing a house.
Remember my goddamn name on this.
He bought it.
Wearing the shirt. That's rude.
He take
What is it?
We got all the mud drops.
Jim Lloyd?
7.5 gallon mud in that house. And it's only close to
Slap
10
shit out of
gallons.
you when you remember.
Wow.
I mean, it is just one into
When I heard you say that, I thought I need to get over there by him because he says that.
doors are broke.
There's a slab in my truck.
So we're gonna get busy. get all the doors replaced. That first next week.
I'm not going to either.
It was in a secure bag.
Go out and get
I've
it.
got 2 slabs. I get one that's good.
Bring it in and ship
The
it.
other one's yours. It's been cleaned.
My daughter come and help me. We put on 5 gallons of primer today.
Then you might go ahead and look where it was rough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take it off my damn stack.
Get it in your suitcase.
I've been working on videos and working on stuff for this coming show, and I've got 3 different channels going on 3 sites,
The walnut I
and
got, I
helping other people with their channels. And
just right about the time Chuck died, I was
He also come back and he told me, he says, I'm
heavy shit.
I took some of these.
he said, you know, I have a
Mine would never be that
digital
soft.
shaper.
Put it in
There,
Yeah,
and I bought it on
This one I'm thinking was a
and spins around, and
it's like a CNC.
it's a TNC machine.
Yeah.
It was all computerized and stuff, but you block it.
Yeah, some of my friends that are on the internet have them, and I've seen them in action. And those 3D printers are cool too.
And, yeah, but they can't print wood.
No,
She's got a new program.
but they can print a lot of other things.
Did a drug sniffer thing on it?
I'm not sure.
I got that on picture. You got
I suppose they,
I'd like to have just basic tools like a scroll saw and a drill press, and I like to have one of those mini lathes for turning small objects. But that ain't gonna happen. So I just dream about it.
Mine red. His witness, and the guy
You're more than welcome to. You can come anytime during the day. Right here. I'm not sure what.
Won't be in this room.
It won't be in this room. They'll have classrooms in here.
this is my classroom.
Yeah, last year we was in there.
No, why did
Just have to see how things go.
I'm gonna leave you guys out. If you guys come and you stay till we get done.
Well, you know, sometimes it's going.
You see your friends got
On
one of
Friday
the
it
3D
starts
printers?
at 10.
One of them on the internet has one, and that's cool, watching that thing in action.
You could print my wife a new mate.
And you don't have to come in.
I don't know what the heck it was he was printing out the other day. He had some big project going, it's gonna take he had it going for almost a day, and it's gonna take another day to get it printed out. Showing that thing working. That's a spool of thread up on the top of it, feeds down in there, and then it burns that to make the object that it's making.
I'm gonna do like Jim, I'm gonna step down from the show committee.
I need a ball. You want?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
I just have to have a case.
And they ought to know you're still helping, but to a certain extent. Maybe not gonna.
I'm gonna go to the show and set my booth up. I've been doing it for 23 years.
Yeah.
It's time for somebody, a bunch of new people to doing nothing. So guess what? They're gonna be doing something.
Randy, are you going to that woodworking show down in Atlanta in a couple weeks?
Where?
In Atlanta, that big woodworking show down there? Seems to be a great big deal. Everybody on the internet's been talking about it, and there's a bunch of them going.
Woodworking or wood carving?
Woodworking.
Yeah, it's a little different than here. I've went to those before, and what we do doesn't really consider us doing anything. We make cabinets, chairs, and things, because I used to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing something then with this stuff here. They just think we're whittling.
Can I get 2 of them on your birthday?
Dum-dum over there saying we're whittling. She doesn't understand the real facts about life. Are we whittling?
Yeah, sort of, sometimes. Some more than others.
And when it gets hot, you
Thank
can
you.
pull it off.
Depends on how much.
Is it still snowing?
Yes.
To quit that. I think we're getting part of that nor'easter that they got.
Let her snow, let her snow, let her
Oh,
snow.
no.
Thanks, Charlie.
Ready for spring.
I about called you up and said that today.
You put a click.
You wouldn't,
Ready for
you wouldn't
spring.
understand what I said this morning when I got up. Walked down the stairway, look out the bay window, it didn't look too bad. Went to the bathroom, come back out in the kitchen, looked out the window, and it was kind of cloudy and snow, and I said, what the? Real loud.
He's speaking French.
I asked Betty later on the phone, did you hear what I said when I walked in there? No, I don't think so.
That's good.
You should have heard that.
Must have had a fan going or something.
Put $1 in the swear jar.
That's her mouth.
Couldn't afford that.
Yeah, not too bad. She just hurts all the time, arthritis.
She looked pretty good the other night, last week at the thing. She acted pretty good.
Well, hell,
She put it on a
she
good
was
job.
done and tired after that.
She did a good job with her.
Yeah,
She stays pretty busy, doesn't she?
yes, she does.
Guess maybe it keeps her mind off of things.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Christy seen her Saturday. We went took her bus to choir contest, grandson.
It's not an order, it's an
How'd they do?
They didn't play. I thought they done real good. Had everybody cut the tea to see that.
I was gonna say that seems different.
Yeah, I was impressed, really impressed. One school, they dance and they sing and do
Swing
stuff.
choir.
And this one boy kind of kicked his leg up, and his feet went out underneath, and he went bam on the floor and just jumped right back up, just kept going. And I guess the time before,
It's all part of the dance now, ain't it?
yeah, Blake about did that. His feet went up. I guess his both feet was off the ground.
And what they call break dancing?
That's what would happen if I'd done it. But he didn't fall down, he caught his balance. But I was real impressed.
You get my age, you go to dropping like it's called break a hip dancing.
Yeah.
It's about a house.
Gives a whole new meaning to get down when you're dancing
Number
now.
one in the squad. That's starting to worry him.
Hit your laugh alert button. I got down and I can't get up.
Well, my wife fell in the car.
From,
And
guy
I told her, I said, I got her a chair and tried to get her so she could
You know
get
her.
up.
I do.
yeah, he's a character.
She couldn't. Well, I was gonna go. I went over to get the bucket truck.
Down south. How far?
Borrow the forklift.
No, I got a bucket truck. I'm just gonna take the bucket truck, swing the bucket down, and throw a sling around her, and put it under her arms, plug it to the bucket,
Yeah.
bring it
Yeah,
up.
about what you
She
need
didn't
to
come and break it down, one of the two.
You have a bucket truck?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I saw something on there. It's been a few days ago.
And you know, last night,
Yeah.
doing this.
I'm not as agile as I used to be.
I'll tell you what, it's sure better than climbing a ladder.
Watched that video.
Better ladder.
Oh, my.
Used to, when I was on the fair board, take ladders to paint those buildings and stuff. Then we got that bucket truck, and there's no way I'd go back to the ladder.
Which one's that, one?
Yeah.
So it used to
Tom
be,
had?
yeah, used to be Buckshot Maze, and then
That's what I call it.
you bought old Buckshots?
Yep. He said, I want to retire, and he said, as long as I got that, he said, I'll never retire, and he said, I want to get out. He gave me a price, and I wrote him a check.
Well, I've used that a few times. That one Tom's got a little better than that one.
Yeah, the one, this one here, it ain't,
Go in, screw the thing in.
you know, like I said, it's better than, a whole lot better than nothing.
What you gonna do now?
Oh, yes. I'll drink to that.
It'll fit.
You drinking again?
What?
I said, you drinking again?
Yeah.
He was chasing a margarita truck down the street today.
As long as we don't get caught.
How's your chain going?
Well, I screwed that one up, so I'm making that a repair link.
Hey, Jerry, did you make that chain that's down there in the other room that was in there? Oh, okay, I thought maybe you made that.
Nope, I did not make any change.
Maybe John did.
At least until a couple more weeks.
That's
Oh,
I wouldn't be doing
it's like a
that.
clown doing it.
Come in and have a cookie, Chuck. Good, I'll eat yours.
Still on the back end.
Well, can we?
Would it work?
Got a lot of knives in here.
Yeah, I know, I like this one.
Probably, sure.
Bought my billfold.
You want something sharp?
Oh.
No, I'm good. Well, I got one sharp. I was talking to
Yeah.
I might walk out without it.
What's this, buddy?
No, you pay for your own.
I buy yours now.
You're gonna go get a pacer and supper. I'm not just gonna eat nothing.
Do what?
I said, I haven't had supper. I'm not gonna just eat it.
That's all right.
I'm not filling up
Still
the
buy.
cookies
You
either.
drive around that truck.
I still like to eat. I'll go and buy else. I'll tell them nobody like
Getting
it.
ready to make one.
They're rich.
Staying in the office.
They're rich. I can't do more than one of them. I said, those are rich. I can't do more than one of
You
them.
gonna go tonight? Well, yeah, they're out of gas. It's my
If
fault.
it's chocolate chip, maybe. Maybe a little heavier.
You coming up Friday and Saturday?
Maybe Saturday, but not tomorrow. Just
It is,
Jen's
isn't
gonna
it?
bring the grandsons up.
That's what this one started out as.
They got all.
I believe that.
The one out the high
Yeah, we're going to that too.
The one at the high school, the one at the
Yeah, probably.
fairgrounds.
One there too?
Barb's home ec, they're in the 4-H building.
Either that or
I got two of them going this weekend.
Cool.
Once you have Betty Hole, you can grow it.
Yeah, I don't want no part of that.
You setting up anything at the spring fling?
You what?
Are you setting up anything at the
Betty,
spring
why she
fling?
holds it?
Oh, no.
When's that?
Tom, you're
17th,
getting some.
week from Saturday.
Thanks, Chuck.
Yeah, they good.
It's in
Hey,
that
I'm always good.
center that's
Just sometimes better.
attached to the
Just a matter of fact.
tennis shoes on, so.
antique mall over there.
Oh, okay.
Any measuring cup, spoons?
Yeah. Coming back on that. I meant to do it like last month, we just had other things going.
It's not Santa Claus, it just doesn't seem that way.
Oh, I got one of them I finished yesterday. So, if she ever puts it on, I might be able to sell it.
Seen a lady going in Circle K the other day. I thought maybe it was you.
No, I don't get out much.
Oh, dear God. He asked you.
Cherry's a little harder to do.
Just because.
Just turn it over. Oh,
Just like staying home when I worked.
You get it like this and.
What was it, the first 8 years of it, I was on the road.
He's about,
And I'd leave the house
oh,
about
really? He's only that
3, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I wouldn't get home until 7 or 8 o'clock at night, Monday through Friday.
Canned beans done Saturday.
And
little wire.
No wire.
that's if I didn't stay in a motel someplace. And I'm just
How many of them you got?
bunnies?
wore out from
You realize that's different.
That's a demon. That's a demon.
She's just smiling.
I was gonna say, finger mouth. She didn't hear me. I wasn't talking to you. I thought.
whatever it was, it must have been good.
And it really wasn't about you.
Yeah, really.
What do you get for something like that?
First time. I haven't even got into, I don't have my own
He's done.
He done.
I changed my 38 days, but it took a while. I had to add hands on to it. Clear all that stuff out. It was a little more work.
Well, finally showed up.
It's something like these things, you can kind of like finish it in a few hours.
Found my way
A
home.
couple hours painting, you know.
No, when I was working, I traveled so much for my job, and I
Well, it
just
sounds like when you
don't like going anyplace.
it's like doing something.
See, it was a couple weeks ago, I went down to Richmond, and then came to the meeting.
Four cheese like on.
What was it, Monday? I had to go to the post office and the bank. And today I went up to the grocery and picked up a few things before I come over here.
The news is good.
And I'll take in the fiber thing this weekend, and
And
Is that good or bad?
then I probably won't leave the house again until next Wednesday when I come over here.
I do. So
On my side, it's good.
but to go out.
On your side is good?
See, I work for
I
Shawnee.
see very out, and he keeps telling me about his,
in my horse
experiences.
one or two in
And
there.
I did the hospital.
It sounds to me like he's doing this. That's what it sounds to me like.
Do I?
It sounds to me like he's being poured a lot, that's what it sounds
And
like to me.
then, when I was down here,
Oh, yeah.
they let me weighing well, or they would take, you didn't have to see you went where
There's a
they
big
sent you.
pile in there.
And hell, I was working in Coldwater, Michigan. And then I went to Battle Creek, and drive back from Battle Creek, Michigan. That was a pain.
And
Well, I lived in Ohio for part of that,
The sharp side goes, sharp side goes.
like the first 6 years of all the traveling. And I'd have to go to places like Vincennes, Terre Haute, Vincennes,
We just got
and
back.
Terre Haute, and all down in southern Indiana, down by the river.
We took
And
buddies with
then I went, did a lot of the northern, well, not far northern, but like Huntington and Wabash and
his horse was acting.
Warsaw, all up in there. So, a lot of travel, driving.
Yeah.
And, everything in between here in Terre Haute, I covered. It was 50 counties, and 6 of them were in Ohio. Or no, I take that back, it was 63 counties, and 6 of them were in Ohio. So, I had to keep the road hot. People that are retired ask me, well, why don't you travel? You're retired now. And I said, hey, I've got my birds and my dogs that are home, and you know me to be there to take care of them, and I'm not interested in packing them off to some kennel someplace
I think that's what I did, actually.
to be ignored while I'm out gallivanting. I've gallivanted all I want to.
Next week, I'm gonna go to Florida, and I come back.
I think I did.
I have made my mind up, I may go to Arizona about October.
After this time of year.
That's not back there, so it's okay, I've done this January, and then get in the car and go down to Florida for another month.
Yeah. We went to Florida all the time when I was a kid, and I had my fill of Florida.
which was okay, but.
Well,
She's a nice lady, but.
the kids had, a buddy of mine's got rents a house down there.
Just put it in there, nah, it'll just come up.
Yeah, I told him.
And we've been friends ever since I've been a little kid.
Or I can just put a stitch in. Either way, there's still stick.
Yeah.
Every year, every summer,
Put a stitch in it.
load up the car and we'd head out, end up down in Florida, Pompano Beach. My mother's aunt was down there, and so we'd spend a few days down there, and then we'd head back, and it was always a constant fight because I wanted to sleep. We get in the car start moving, I'd go to sleep, and my mother was always on me that, you need to wake up and look at all the scenery. We sit at home all the time, and you need to get some of this. This is educational for you, and all I wanted to do was sleep. So it was a fight the whole time we were gone. we get down there, and it was so hot you couldn't enjoy the beach because, you know, it was,
Can't walk out
yeah,
the sand.
120 degrees.
Not this coming week.
Yeah.
The week after Thursday, I'm leaving. I'm going to Nashville
I
for
was
2
laughing
days.
about it when I was sitting there.
Going down to Destin. I love Destin. Can't afford to live there, by the way.
Hey, this,
Now we stopped in Orlando, went to Mickey Mouse Land and all that at one point, and saw some of the sights and stuff down there, and it was nice at the time, but it's nothing I'd want to repeat. You know, a friend of mine is from Canada, but in the winter, he spends the winter in Arizona, him and his wife, and he was just talking to me this morning and said, well, if you could go on vacation, where would you want to go? And I said, to bed? I just go sleep. I said, you know, I'm staying so busy with all this stuff that I got to do now, I just take a vacation and go to bed. There ain't no places I want to see or go or do. Anything that I want to see, I can see on the internet.
I'll just tell you, I like out there in Arizona. I go down south of Tucson, a little place down there called Tucson.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Sonorous Call. I love it down there.
Yeah.
Take my lube and sit down there, sit right out in the middle of the thing without, I got a pop up. I've been there for a while. And sit down there and we, and people come up and sit and talk to people.
Sounds a lot like, shoot, what's the name of that town? It's over there by
he was driving.
Xenia, where Antioch College is.
I'm thinking,
Oh, my mind's playing tricks with me here. It won't tell me what the name of that town is. It's over there, it's by Xenia.
It's on Xenia.
It's just north of Xenia, I think. As you come north out of Xenia, they're on, what is that, 60
Well, you got
something?
Springfield, just to the.
No, that's south of Springfield and north of Xenia, this little town where the college is.
Yeah.
And it's art, everything,
Yeah.
kind of a, I don't know, hippie type atmosphere down there. Lots of art. And Young's Dairy is just north of that, where they have the homemade ice cream.
That's where I like to. That and out there, just west of there is where the big telescope is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know, I got time on in. The last time I was out there,
That'd be worth it.
I had an hour. The time on the telescope is from 2:30 to 3:30.
Because we went there like,
But that is so cool.
Metamora is a nice little town too. Kind of a craft deal down there.
I've been by there, but
I'd rather go to Nashville.
I've been through there, but I've never stopped.
I love to watch the glass blowers.
I want to go back over to chocolate lips. Every time I
That reminds me of Gatlinburg.
daytime hours, because his running
Well, you know, like that, where they blow all the lights for all the signs and stuff. You know, since they had the car and stuff down there, they don't have much of that stuff they used to.
I was wondering how bad that hurt them down there. That was devastating watching that on the news. So many places that I can remember going to, because we'd go to Gatlinburg too. That would be part of the vacation, going to Florida, and that was a place that I enjoyed. Because my mother didn't believe in crafts and art and all that sort of thing. To her, all that was just a big waste of time. And you know, if she'd catch me doing it, she'd find something that she thought was more productive for me to do. So getting down there where I could really enjoy the crafting that was going on
Yeah.
was a big treat for me.
Knock them down, right?
Nasby called you or anything? I left him
Watching the leather crafters and the carvers and all the different things that's going on.
Sunday, and they wasn't home, so. He's at chainsaw carver. And I haven't got
Oh, I got the
talked
application, all I gotta do is send it in.
I'm like, I know he works out of town during the week.
What you do?
Works for Cooley's.
You know, you say you need a jigsaw.
He's gonna work on it.
Not a jigsaw, I like to have a scroll saw.
Scroll saw.
I like to have a drill press.
I'll have to take, let me see, I may have a scroll saw. Because I took the big one, I took the little one out, and I put a big one in. I don't remember what I did with it.
By Sunday, I had to take my grandson.
It was a good one.
Rick,
So I got a 24-inch craft
to
one.
baseball practice.
It's a big one.
So I just swung it.
It just takes up a lot more room than anything more than the little one did.
I'd been looking at the DeWalt and drooling, but a friend of mine got a Seiko last week, and that's kind of changed my mind about the DeWalt.
Looked like it was doing better.
Not that it would matter, since I can't afford one anyway, but
I just tell you,
And that's what we drink.
I'm a believer in DeWalt.
He had some carving.
well, he had a DeWalt, and then Seiko jumped up and wanted to sponsor him and gave him a Seiko to use, and so he's been using the Seiko, and he says it's better than the DeWalt. He said, I didn't think anything would turn me on the DeWalt. He says, but
Down the neck,
Seiko's better.
Yeah, you get a pretty good area.
He says it runs smoother, doesn't jump as much as or have as much vibration as what the DeWalt does.
and I seen
I'm gonna tell you,
I
it's
seen
one of
his
these
dad
situations.
somewhere else I was
Yeah,
at.
I'm using
I heard you were.
it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
And
Then it
then
has
the
to
one
be
day I
the
met
best
Miles
tool.
down there, the boy.
Yeah.
But when I
And,
take it, when I cut out this,
We got
I'm
chatting
gonna
back
take
and
it,
forth on
doesn't make any difference,
Facebook.
because I'm gonna use it
I don't have his phone number, but I left him my card.
And the rest of the time,
I was hoping he'd call me.
between this and
I
that,
think I had the right house because
is
there's much better
3
than
weeks
Harvey
or
got
4
last.
weeks difference. Why do I need the best tool?
Just never know. This is
But on my
Bridgeville.
best tools, like I said, I've got all the DeWalt,
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I had slow.
impact drivers and drills, they're all 20 plus 20 volt.
Van's gone. It's got
And I really-
shredder.
Oh, did it?
I really like them.
It finally died. I had Cooper look at it, and I told him the head and the head gasket and all that crap. I said, okay.
All the DeWalt. Scrolls are saber saws and everything's on quarters.
She said you saw.
Yeah.
She came in to see you. She didn't know you
Got the radio,
Yeah, I told her I was in here.
I got the radio where you plug.
Oh, really? I was wondering once I walked away from you guys, if you remember who I was or not. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't do the cordless stuff anymore. I had to give up, I had cordless drills and stuff, I can't do them. So I've got arthritis in my thumbs so bad in here that I can't get the batteries off.
See some stuff we're doing.
And so I'd have to run around trying to find somebody that would remove the batteries for me, so I have to put new batteries on. And that got to be a real pain in the butt, trying to A, find somebody, and B, them not get mad at me for interrupting whatever they're doing to take a battery off the drill. So I gave it up and I went back to the corded drill.
But you got a little bit different on each one.
I wouldn't spend it.
Yeah, they're not all the same. And my,
Okay, so.
you like that boot?
Yeah, the arthritis is getting so bad that even holding a paintbrush gets to be a challenge. You know, I'm working with cat paws. Cats don't have opposing thumbs, and neither do I.
Third grade. Third grade. Anything's possible.
Oh, yeah.
Like that one does something.
You know a bunch of these guys, do you?
The shoe or boot or
Sometimes
something.
I can't talk that stuff. I know it's around here somewhere.
Yeah. I got a new contact.
I got a little thing
You think yours is a mess?
And this one.
I wonder if he's still banging out the code.
Pile more stuff in it, got my whole table covered with this stuff.
Now, what,
Well, there was a guy over in Ohio years ago that I knew that he could do code. He had a code key that he had on his door handle on his automobile. When he'd drive, he'd be clicking at code. And
go pick it up? They got it all cut for me.
I got a license back in the day when you had to know it to pass the test.
They got it all cut and stacked, all you gotta do is just go pick it up.
I hated it even then, and I learned it enough that I could pass that test. And as soon as I walked out that door, all that code just fell right out of my ear on the floor and bounced around.
Yeah, that's where I don't.
We swept it all up and put it in the bin.
Make it easier to
I
open.
think I could almost do it.
I mean, for somebody that wants to do code, that's great. But if you're just getting your license because you just want to talk to some people, I don't see any reason that you have to know the code.
And I started using that, but it was starting.
So I was happy when they changed the rules on that. That made me happy.
They decoded everything.
Yeah, and everybody, well, there was a whole bunch of them that got mad, you know. The old timers got really mad when they changed the rules on that. And I said, now look, times are changing. You gotta change it up a little bit. I'm not asking you to change the world. If somebody is interested in learning code, by all means, jump to it. But there's so many things to do in amateur radio that you could spend your whole life doing it and not do it all.
Yeah, you couldn't begin to really.
I said, look, if they're gonna test you on code, why aren't they testing you on other things too, like reading? Why aren't they testing you? You know, you have to take a special test for reading. You have to take a special test for all the other things that you do.
What kind of wood?
Pick up that walking stick and beat that phone to death with it. But you know, for all the let's see, what was the one that we did for a while in our club? I'm trying to think what the name of that was. It had some weirdo name.
Yeah, first glance through it, they all look the same. I'll tell you what.
It was a lot like that slow scan TV stuff.
Slow scan.
There was that one, but there was different ones that were very similar to that. And I said, you know, for all the different things that you do in ham radio, they all have you test on every one of them. They're going to do it for code. And
Not sure if they're sports.
I said, you know, it doesn't make any sense. You should get the basics. As long as you know the basics, you get a license.
Oh, that's the way it is.
That's usually what happens to me. I just get careless.
I have a sister.
I have one of the rabbits I'm working on right now. I broke the ear off of it.
Their argument was that it was going to bring a bunch of CBers into the hobby. The argument that the old timers over there in Ohio was giving me was that it was going to bring a bunch of CBers into the hobby to get rid of the code. I said, listen, the CBers that want to be in the hobby are already in it.
That's good stuff, man. Oh, yeah, that works great. Just put it in there and we short drive in about 40 minutes or so, and you can pick it up and start working on it.
I didn't know what you had.
Every once in a while I'd aggravate the far out of them. I'd catch a bunch of them on there, a bunch of the old timers. I'd go to talking to them, you know, and then before we ended the conversation, I'd have to throw something in there like, well, good buddy, you have a good day. Eat them guys up.
I was there one weekend and sold 3 of them. So, yeah.
You can. You've proven it. You
Pick up the mic every once in a while when the radio would just be dead silent. You knew there's at least a half dozen people listening to the, 2-meter band, and say keys. From the great haciendas. Say anybody out there listening?
No, I don't.
I'll take it out. What I do is I take the film and sit there. Give them a call sign. And I said, operating somewhere between Rich and Carver. 6 blocks east of the high red district, 2 blocks north of the ghetto.
There you go.
everybody.
That nerve pretty easy.
And they just, all of a sudden, you know, they'll take it, they come on and they'll start laughing. They say, 2 blocks never forget.
Where you live?
That's similar to one I got. Oh, okay. Similar. Except I put some brass tacks on it, design like this one. Oh, okay,
Well,
yeah.
there were so many of them that didn't even want women in the hobby at all, too. That was a hurdle to get over. And then when I got to be the president of that club,
Something like that before.
some of them made me the president of that club over there, and wow, talk about disrespect. I had one was sitting up at the ham bench over there at Hare Arena, back when they had it at Hare Arena, and one of it that was with that Dayton Amateur Radio Association was part of that ham bench deal. They come over there and threatened to whip me right out there in that flea market area. And I guess he thought I was just going to cower and run like a little girl. And I said, hey, boy, you bring it on. Come on. And he kind of stood back and looked at me. And I said, you raise one hand to me and I'm going to mop this entire parking lot with you. Let's go. He saw how fast he could get back in his little golf cart and take the hell off. But yeah, intimidation and foolishness.
And basswood. I mean, there is sports. I had one guy, actually, I had a guy use one of them here in Portland at the car wash.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if I turn that like
Yeah, because I brought it for him. Joe,
I don't know if that amateur radio club at Dara ever straightened their mess up or not, but I know years ago, that was a bunch of thieving fellers.
using it over there.
They'd stole a whole bunch of money from the ham bench and fund. And,
Let's just around my legs.
I mean, how obvious can you get? They all ended up within 2 weeks. None of them had jobs, so within 2 weeks of ham benching being over, they was all driving brand new automobiles.
Well, 2 of them.
I have my wife let me down with some icy hot.
One was about 11.
Now they get it going on. Come here, honey. Help me out with it. Hey, here's a cure, buddy.
That was back when my husband was alive. He was a member of the club, and I told him, I said, listen, I'm going to tell you this right now. I said, I'm not going to be a member of that. And he said, well, I'm a member. I said, if you want to be a member of it, you be a member of it. But I'm here to tell you right now, you're known by the company you keep, and that's Vince Thieves. I said, so if you want to be part of that, that's on you. But I'm not going to be part of it.
I'm waiting, this is gonna be a good
And he stayed in, I think, for another year, and then he dropped out of it.
Yeah, that's that one I used to go to. Christian.
Either way. Either way.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
Well, I can't remember. Oh,
Yep, July 28th.
That conversation they got going over there.
Well, we got a
Earlier in the year,
conversation here.
Might as well get a flamethrower out here and cauterize them little babies.
So what do they going on there? I mean, is it like eats and shows?
Yeah, they have a little restaurant in there, and they have be a bunch of it snows, let it snow, let it snow.
Tom singing?
No.
Who invited her back?
Probably you.
Who's that lady? Oh, that's what.
Hey, everyone.
I think that's Weldon's girlfriend.
All right, I think she met him.
Oh, she missed that.
Well, then, you guys holding out on me?
Now, somebody put down.
Oh, I know Weldon.
She's heard the stories.
No, Weldon was here when I was still here. I know Weldon.
But I could take him up there with that.
I can't miss that Irish man.
Weldon is what made Flo take a vacation.
Yeah, you're going out with that one.
I just remembered you got
Yes.
I think I about got the blade wore out. Cutting that out.
You're going down like that. Sure, it's back
I
in
mean, you
my-
could add regular steel to the plates, but I wasn't
In
going for that.
shapes.
Business for you know? And it's cheaper. Because you can take a piece of basswood and make it look like steel. That's the way you finish it.
Hey, I seen her out there, she's gonna come in. Get your money out.
For what? What's she selling?
I'll have her ask you. I didn't think I brought any paint with me, but I did.
Hand painting area, finger painting. You can do that. You might need all that.
You might need a finger guard for something.
No, you might need to put it. You paint that one, you go.
I was using this one spray. Oh my God, that gave you out of the shop. It was that bad.
Bad stuff.
So I got rid of that.
Some of that stuff is pretty nasty.
I was cutting some of these out, and I had enough dust flying there, I had to open the door.
You know, now, there was an ice.
You don't have
dust
high back
blocker
system?
I know, I kicked myself in the butt.
Yeah, you know, that's how it moves.
I've tried to make a wood up on my sander.
Oh,
It's not big enough. It'll suck a little bit if you get it right next to it, but most of it goes back out.
I get these fingers, put a lot of mascara on them.
now I do
Scary,
have
maybe.
a tabletop, not a tabletop one.
Scare
but a
kids.
laptop.
I've had paint flying all week this week between sawdust and paint. You know, it's been one
Bag of
mess.
stuff's still sitting down there.
We got some grandkids.
So you wanted that
Oh, that sawdust from you? Yeah,
wood chest or
yeah.
that shaving? I'm gonna have to make some more fire starters.
Once you get on there, those things
I've been
Oh, really?
engraving, wood burning, painting, well, sanding, painting, and carving.
Boy, them apple jobs.
And what else I've been doing? Oh, putting the hardware on the lures. And that's besides housework and doing videos and helping other people with their videos and all that I've been doing. Lord have mercy. It's like an hour sleep here, half hour there, 2 hours here.
They're 4 and 6.
Yeah, you can punch in anything you want
Cramp?
He hit the door and then he started hurting.
Yeah, feel for you. I hate those. Set too long.
His timer went off.
So, man, he's done cut it off.
No more alcohol for him.
I usually use Google. If you have that.
Whose kid is that? That's Christy's son, isn't it?
Hey, this guy right there with the black hat wants one. Just tell him what.
Here, I gave you 8.
Okay.
If they write a check, it's $20 to Jake County Baseball.
Do what?
And if they write it, just Jake County Baseball.
All the blanks and you can set your own account to get in there. Are you good with it?
She's great.
One password, all that. I don't know how you add an
Yes,
app to
why?
anything, but you can do that, usually it will.
Oh, she's telling me yesterday. Yeah. She's got a plan.
What's your username?
And
Yeah, you, what do you have, you know,
Yeah, when he first jumped, I thought he'd cut himself, so I was looking for blood.
Do what?
When he first jumped up, I thought he'd cut himself, and I was looking for blood. See where he stabbed himself.
Couldn't get up, huh?
That's a big long.
Christie went a tree down there, last week.
No, I did.
Oh, was it you?
That was me.
Was it rigged?
Could be. The hell did it to you?
I got one.
Oh, you get one?
It was rigged.
What's that?
Oh, Betty's thing last week.
Oh,
Somehow I got it treated.
You let Christie go up and get it, so everybody thought it was hers, huh?
Yeah.
That Sweeterman boy. I think his name's Sweeterman, Jason.
Yeah,
I said, will you,
all that stuff in there.
load me?
I don't know if I had to. I usually send you something on your birds.
It's working. You need that round the corner so it knows it's square. Most people's know when it's square. Hey, what?
I got it. Not yet. I cut it off. They're sticking out.
God, it must be. Where would they do if you put other than sex? I put yes.
Whenever available.
Yeah.
Jimmy Bob's still back there? Yep, he's still back there. Hey, how's Curtis?
Doing good.
Good.
Doing real good.
You Cindy working?
No, no, yeah.
Huh?
No.
Not allowed?
Yeah, see, he's still, he had to go down to Indianapolis twice a week for 2 weeks.
Drink
and
some water.
then- Or 2 days a week.
Drink some more.
2 weeks, and then they 1 day a week down. But, every Tuesday they have to take him down there, and Thursday they have to take him up there and get a blood test.
Your body telling you you're dehydrated.
But, Troy, he had his back operated on him, so he's still off. So he's been taking care of him. But, he's doing good.
So how long does it take for the kidney to work?
Oh, it's working.
Oh, but you said it wasn't.
No, it's working good. Yeah, he's on that anti-rejection medicine.
Yeah.
So they gotta keep testing him pretty regular, see that he don't have a reaction to it. But other than that, he's doing good. The other kid, he's doing good. He's back to work.
Who? Oh, the other guy?
The boy, yeah, the boy gave it to him.
Where's Peggy work?
Do what?
Where's Peggy work?
Health department. You need a birth certificate or death certificate or take kids in for shots.
You can take your shoe off and
Not for
put
this
your
county.
flat
She keeps
naked
she
foot
keeps
on the
record
cold
of all
floor out
that.
there. Now relax that muscle.
I've got some medicine to take. No, I didn't take any. No.
Yeah, I was hitting that thing back there.
I used to work for Jeffrey at yeah, that's my very first one. We go back to swap these ones. Okay. You were great,
Did you see on Facebook where they're trying to find out about Joseph Magic?
Yeah, do you have any information on that?
Just what I put on there.
I haven't been on for a while, so.
Great.
Was
Huh?
talk about the Indian one?
No, this was about Joseph Magic.
Yeah.
And then when he moved to Indiana? Isn't that right?
I don't know if he moved to Indiana, he lived in Indiana.
Hey, Brenda, give me $20.
Because that's where,
I gotta see what I'm buying.
There go his coupon.
you know, your grandmother, Josie, was born in New Pittsburgh, in Randolph County.
I didn't know that.
This one almost scares me.
Well, you can go down the, well, one time I thought I'd see what I could find out. I come up here to Jake County and they didn't have any record of her. So I went down to Randolph County and they have record of it.
Well, this
I
was
got a
part of
copy.
Randolph County at one time, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, but not that far back. I mean, it's further back than that, I think. But I went to our health department down there and got a copy of her birth certificate. They wanted to know who I was, and I said a great-grandson. So she was born in New Pittsburgh, Indiana. So,
That's pretty good. You give her a hug and not me.
so I think that
Pretty good to give her a hug,
she
not
was
me.
from, she was up in this area.
Hell's the deal.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I took it, the birth certificate, took it to read, and then somebody bought it at the auction. 'Cause I didn't need it, but
Guess I didn't realize that.
good look, I guess, on my information home.
Hey, how come she gets a hug and none of us do?
Genealogy and see what they say about what I put. It's
Yeah,
been
Max
years ago
wants
that I
one.
put about it.
That's Santa Claus.
I'm Santa Claus.
Nice to meet you, Max. I'm Christy.
Oh, hey, where's the line?
Lining up.
I know you though. Ample, you'll have to check out these little coupon books Blake's doing.
Okay.
Not that I want
Jerry
to.
wants one over there.
Not that I want to, because normally I don't push this, but he's doing it for.
Oh, those things. Let me look at it real quick, and I'll see.
Can you see it?
But I told
Yeah, I can read it.
Not that
Don Matchett, who used to be an insurance agent down there, I mentioned it to him. And he's related to that Joseph Matchett, but he's in Florida right now. And he's not around his genealogy. He don't live in Winchester anymore. He lives up on the lake and in Florida.
There's one in Portland.
I never realized that.
Who's selling that?
You was talking earlier about some feller by the name of LeMaster. Does he have a son named, I think it's Brandon?
Well, there's a hell of a bunch of leaving ministers, and they're all related to my wife. But,
Well-
yeah, there is a Randy Lee Master. He has a,
Nice meeting you.
No, this would be a younger fella, I think. Maybe it might be their grandson, maybe. I have his old phone number, and apparently he don't pay his bills.
Randy Lee Master.
Now, Brandon, or I'm trying to think what the heck that guy's first name is. I haven't gotten a phone call now in about 3 or 4 months, but when I first got that phone, my phone rang off the hook with collection agencies trying to find him. And every place I go in town, and they ask for my phone number, I give it to them, and they rattle off that LeMaster's name, and they say, oh, and I said, no. And
Your daughter's going
Wait a minute, Yeah, we just had out to meet on
Phil,
No.
Okay, I
I
saw.
got very good reputation. Stan, they had a boy.
Christy, they're all
Each one of them had a boy.
That's why she's taller.
Both been in trouble.
Just a little.
Yeah, I think this one probably has had his share of misfortune because of the way my phone has rung.
Wouldn't have
That is
been,
my aunt.
wouldn't have been this Randy, because he has the tax business down here, the county business. He does the taxes. You garner tax service. You garner, her son was, she's married today, her son was a lean master.
This would be one that's had some apparent financial misfortune because from the way my phone's run, he owes everybody he looks at.
That sounds like one of Phil's or Stan's.
My daughter says I love my son.
Where's he live at, do you know?
I don't know. So all I know is that I got his old phone number.
When I was 16, that
I'm
they
trying to
Did not hit her. Did not talk to her.
Bradley?
That was the.
No, that don't sound right.
Bradley. He's one of them. I thought he'd straight.
I know if I heard it, it would be a little bell come on over my head. That's it. But
15 some years.
I want to say Brandon, but that's not right.
I just got the
That's why I said Bradley.
Towards
Try to think
fender
of the
off,
other
black fender. Instead of doing a ditch, hit telephone.
I did not.
Did you see this?
Didn't have to, but it worked out that way.
Eddie met me at work and, says, something about Christie and my truck. What?
I parked it after I hit it and walked the rest of the
You
way.
didn't tell him, you didn't ask if she was
Yeah, I don't see
okay.
anything there I could use.
No, and then you have to see the telephone pole every day, so.
It's still standing.
Yeah, see, I didn't hit it good enough, try again.
Well, I thought I left my saw in here.
And the driveway.
Somebody over this, you give that to me?
No, you're supposed to purchase one of those from Tom,
Purchase one of what?
one of those books.
Oh, one of the books, I am,
Slid on the ice. Right.
You can get one, more than one if you want. He might run a sale. Is he running a discount if you buy more than one?
I doubt it.
Oh,
2 for 1 deal?
I doubt it.
Yeah, I bet.
I'm trying to help him sell them. Do you know what that feller's phone number is that's supposed to call me?
John? Yeah.
'Cause I'll check and see if he's called.
Eddie was coming home in 20 minutes.
I gave it to him last
Is it a
Thursday.
498-8027? Because that one's been persistent.
I didn't.
The kids told me about
It
it.
would be 765
Oh, no.
994 5601.
No, that ain't him.
No, next time.
I don't have any 765s in here.
All three of
He
them.
lives down Randolph County.
No, if I get a 765, I'd probably answer that. It's the 260s and the 800s and the, 866ers or whatever they are. Those I do not answer.
Yeah, when I talked to him, asked him if he's looked at it yet. I mean, he looked at it, and then we got busy on that cane. You see my cane back there, Randy?
See that cane?
My eagle.
This cane?
I didn't do that part.
Hear what you said.
You have to hit him with it.
The beach and the mountain.
Marvin, maybe Marvin was working on that.
Didn't have the eagle head on it, mounted on that yet. It's got mounted on there now. Took the dowel rod down. My brother, he helped me do it just to make sure halfway did it right.
So they're gonna have a
He's a good
winning
woodworker.
Tom's got some of those.
I have no, that worked freshman, I just
Used to.
knew the part.
Yeah, we got that one.
I just knew the part.
I got
know
John.
how they do it.
Is he playing?
But he got it from Tom.
And there you haven't even had no
And Tom got it from Chuck.
We
Yeah,
didn't do
because I remember I went over one day, he had a barrel full of them. Just all the different diets.
And John, he gives some to John, and then John asked me if I wanted one, and I picked out that one.
We have over 40 kids trying out, and only keeping 25.
Well, I cut it off to suit myself.
Yeah, you don't need real tall.
But it had the bark still on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that
But we
take
do
that vine out of there.
So we travel all over the place. Like I get to spend a little over a week and a half in Florida, like at a
See
one
the two
tournament.
stakes in there? There's two stakes in there.
So I'll come midweek, but well,
You got a big snake and a little snake.
Big one or little one?
I bet you for you.
There's a little one on down.
Oh, on down towards the bottom.
Yeah, right there.
And it's got a face carved in it too.
Yeah, Tom carved the face in it. If you want to carve anything in it, have at it. Just till I get it back.
Better be careful letting Tom get on there. Pull that chainsaw
But
out.
yeah, got all the work done on it now.
I was still waiting on
He's supposed to come out and,
like that, yeah.
I got a stump out there, he's supposed to come out
You
and
realize how quick I'm feeling this year. He's like, well, that's better than wings. We're gonna
Chainsaw, see if he can do any good chainsawing.
How tall was it?
So how many of those
It's up about 12 foot.
12 foot.
But he cut it off, I left it, they cut it off where they wanted it.
Yeah. What kind of tree?
Apricot.
more than $20 in that?
I
I'd
wondered
like to
how
have a
the,
slab off of that.
I wonder how the wood will look, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's that? That's pretty
I don't know. You won't know till you get him over.
What's that?
Chainsaw and apricot.
You get more than $20 back in coupons.
12 foot, boy, you can put all kinds of good on there. You got scaffold.
We can cut that off, that's not a big deal.
I couldn't, well, you'd have to have scaffold.
Like you how it stand on a step ladder. Chainsaw.
What? Where's your sense of adventure?
After I turned 60, I went
All the restaurants you don't eat at,
You didn't wait that long. You didn't wait that long.
58.
Yeah, that's a bargain, man. You'd be like $250 off and anything over $40. Yeah.
Ever since I had them stints put
When
in,
my wife and I go out, we're going
ever
to
since I had them
Yeah,
stints put in.
Randy, you know that back in the day, he would have had that chainsaw and he'd say, "Here, hold my bear and watch this."
While I ride a bicycle around.
Well, you know, I didn't know that to get the stent, take that much out of it. No shit.
You must have got cheap to put in there.
Take the rest of that for a tip?
Put two of them.
The same damn,
Cheaper that way.
Yeah.
in the same damn margarita bean or wherever the hell it could be. They might have put up my foot, I don't know.
Well, I ain't gonna look.
Doesn't whistle.
You never know, you know.
How's your stuff going? You got the...
You went to the entrance right up there.
It would sit.
That was ridiculous, wasn't it?
Sunshine.
I think my surgery and all that bullshit was like $95,000.
Yeah,
That's enough to give you a heart attack.
I haven't added all mine up yet.
And then they just cut 50,000 out of it.
Just because they like you.
Yeah, so much.
No, Medicare does.
And
It's
then,
all organized, Tom. Now it's all
do what?
books everywhere in town.
I'm gonna start throwing them other books out there.
Look at it, man. It's full.
Yeah. Well, I got a call into him, and if he don't answer tonight, I'll call him tomorrow up here.
Is that that guy that's come in here to talk to us every once in a while?
Yeah. Younger guy, yeah.
Who you gonna call for?
Kyle.
Yeah, that's not gonna shut it back to look.
Yeah, so did I.
You gal there.
I wonder.
So did you get them square dancers all squared away?
Don't know, they, back there and looked at it, and they think that would be
They
great.
used to be able to draw and stuff like that.
But he took pictures and sent it onto
He said you
the
can't see
caller.
anything like it.
To see what he had to
Sit down and
say.
draw pictures over all the way around.
Jim didn't know nothing about it.
Congratulations.
So you had your plans.
You didn't know they were back there yet, huh?
No, I don't think the car is back to your
That's what I
house.
did this,
Somebody took it upon themselves, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, why wouldn't they ask you before they do shit?
So now both cars will be at your house.
You can buy some of them ceramic things pretty inexpensive.
Glad I got my glasses on.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry about it. I think we're coming in next week anyway for birthday. So, yeah, we'll just text you our schedule and make up a time.
Okay.
All right.
Got them
Congratulations.
whittled out.
11:13.
Bye-bye. We had a car that she wrecked 2 months ago, and it just, they had it that long. So she had to borrow our car. Because, I don't know, so.
But once it's passed.
She did
About time you quit already.
Tried to fire up my,
Got another 20 minutes.
I had to jump to get it started. I let it run for quite a while.
About another 20 minutes.
Said all of a sudden it won't start again.
It's 7:35.
I gotta move it.
7:36.
Yeah, it said all winter without being started.
That's small about your cougar or whatever you
Yeah,
got.
we just gonna need, I got two speeds around, I gotta get it started.
Yeah, one step.
I gotta get it rubber, take the car for me.
This is,
Only thing he's
you
gonna charge me
try.
just for return.
They got a place to
That's
shoot.
set up pretty decent.
And that's the problem. I think we can shoot it back there where I got the car at now. We just put plastic up. Block it in, and then burn that shit on it. Yep, he's got all that stuff.
So he's got started.
Act like an old man getting up, Johnny.
What?
Act like an old man getting
It only gets worse as you get older.
Pressed in the mirror, yeah. Yes.
up. How would you do?
I'm one of these people. I got to rock back and forth about 15 times at least. Get my momentum.
My wife asked me to do that.
Mine, I always do the price tag on them.
And I tell you what, that's embarrassing when you're out around the young people. You know, they're just popping up. Like rabbits out of holes, you know. And let me get going here.
Trust me, I know. That is.
And then you get up and you're so stiff. I'm stiff in the ankles, hips, and knees. And it takes at least 5 minutes for me to get limbered up.
I like to say, I worked in Ford for 43 and a half years.
No, I
I
just
got
cleaned mine up and
Turn my heat on today.
I go in the meeting, I look around, I see a little guy in
as
there.
long as you like.
You know, one day I looked up and I said, oh, this car.
Yeah.
It didn't seem like it took that long.
See flocks of birds up in that.
And it's funny that I don't mentally feel my age, you know. It's like I can be in a room of 20, 30-year-old people and I feel like I'm just one of them until I start to move.
Now,
When I start to move,
aren't you about 35?
I wish.
No, sure. You know what?
I'm on Social Security. I'm retired and on Social Security.
Yeah, but you still got a long way to go.
Yeah, luckily I don't have to live on my Social Security.
I can make something.
Well, if it wasn't for my Social Security, I'd be in a ditch.
I get $168 a month for Social Security.
No, not really. Just these two.
My husband had a good job, so
I'm by far the oldest one in here.
Huh?
I said I'm by far the oldest one in here.
These two
Yeah.
are my grandson.
Well, I wouldn't say by far. You're only 10 years older
I
than
screwed
me.
up one of them.
Well, are you the next oldest?
Huh?
Are you the next oldest?
I don't know.
Got a big head, little body.
Don't have the money.
I think he's only 57 years old.